so a little bit of a slightly unusual morning today. Um, so Wednesday's the one morning where I don't have anything planned particularly, and so we're supposed to have a play date this morning. And I suspected beforehand that it might not happen, and it turns out it didn't. And I guess this is probably the first time so far that I've had a clear-cut case of a problem coming about because I'm a stay-at-home dad rather than a stay-at-home mum. In this case, it was because we teed up a play date. So one of the other mums I know was going to drop her child off and for a play with Spency, and her husband objected. I'm not really sure on all the backstory, but it was a fairly clear-cut case where if I hadn't been a bloke, if it had been another mum, there would not have been an issue at all. And it's funny because I, probably less so at the moment, but I have been from the start really quite paranoid about making sure that I'm not setting off the wrong signals, that I'm not giving anybody a hint, even a hint that I would be at all interested in anything other than just being a dad and looking for other like-minded stay-at-home parents to, help out and stuff. And so I've actually been quite standoffish with people at times, because I haven't wanted to come on strong, or, even because I know that it is unusual for a dad to stay at home, and I know that other people might not understand that, and that there might be issues and stuff. And I guess it's funny because I was always worried that I would come on too strong to other women and that they would think I was, perhaps hitting on them or something. And what I probably should have realised is that most of the issues are going to come from the partners. So other men are probably much more, distrustful of a man in that circle. Quite happy for their partners to be parts of mother's group, but probably, much more worried about why is there a bloke there and what does he want and what's his intentions and all the rest of it. I'm not really sure how to deal with it, to be honest. It goes without saying I have absolutely no interest in anything other than parenting, maybe making some friends. That would be the absolute, I don't have time for one relationship, let alone two. It's just crazy. But I'm not quite sure I suspect there really isn't anything I can do at all to allay the fears of the partners of the women that I come in contact with. Part of me wants to say, well, it's not really anything to do with me. And I guess to a large extent that's true. It wouldn't matter what I was like. And it doesn't matter what I'm like because they don't know me anyway. They have no contact with me. And really it's all of their projections or their issues, I guess, that they're projecting into that. I don't want to sound like they're being crazy because, I can understand that. I can understand the kinds of, jealousy and stuff that people might feel, but it is a little frustrating when it happens, because it just makes my life more difficult and, makes other people's lives more difficult and for nothing. So there you go. That's my little issue for today. I hope everybody else is doing fine, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.